Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. You might have noticed I did not do a look for Valentine's Day. And I'm very spiritful. So growing up I used to call it school spirit. I had a lot of school spirit, I had a lot of team spirit, so I would go all out all the time. Now I'm no longer in school, so I just have a lot of life spirit, I guess you'd call it. And Valentine's Day is just not one of my holidays. Not gonna have it. But St. Patrick's Day is my holiday. That and Christmas are like tied for number one. Halloween would be number two. St. Patrick's Day is my favorite because my birthday is 2 days before St. Patrick's Day. So everybody everywhere in downtown St. Louis is willing to get hammered drunk with me every year for my birthday. Because that's the way Irish roll. So that, and I am a little bit Irish. So this is gonna be a really toned down kind of look to what I'm normally used to doing because my green lipstick is still in the mail and my dryer is broken. So all of the stuff I've already worn for the St. Patrick's Day weekend is dirty and I don't feel like wearing dirty clothes for my YouTube video. So we got my black zip up, we got my green bandana because we can still rock, yeah. So we're gonna get a green face going on. Let's go ahead and get started into the video. I'm gonna start by priming my face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer, the Dewy Luminex. Okay, now that we are all primed, I'm just gonna... This stuff is weird. I don't know if... Do you see that? Look at that in the light. Alright, now that I'm all primed and a little shinier than I remember this primer being, I'm going to go in with the same matching foundation, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. We're going to go ahead and see which of these two I'm going to use. So we have the Nude Ivory right here. We're just going to go ahead and put it all over. And then I am just going to blend. Alright, and because that actually looks a little pale on, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the soft beige. And just see if I can kind of Ooh. Okay. Alright, and then next I am going to go in with my Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour waterproof concealer. In the shade Light. I am just going to blend it out. And this is just setting my base, you know, nothing special, just concealer, foundation. That's it so far, primer. Okay, so we're gonna try something new today to set under our eyes. So recently in the mail, I just got my James Charles X Morphe palette, or Morphe X James Charles. So we are going to try to use one of these colors to set our eyes today. This has been my holy grail. I'm in love. My baby! Alright, let's see what we got. What can we set our under eyes with? We are going to go in with Canvas. And just get a little bit on a fluffy brush. And just go under. And I always like to just set right here too, because it always seems to get greasy and shiny. Alright, so we set our under eyes. We'll see how that works. Thanks, James. Thanks sweetheart. Thanks, sister. Thanks, sister. So we are going to prime our lids. I'm just going to use that same concealer I just did to prime my lids, so I'm just going to go in. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to go in and put it all over my eyelids. And then I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and pounce it on out. And you know, just go ahead and do both sides. And I know a lot of people say that you're supposed to put another powder over this to kind of set it, but I like it when it's tacky. I like working with the eyeshadow a little bit when it's still that wet concealer-y, kind of drying, you know, whatever. I like to set it with the color I'm using and not just some base canvas color from the palette, if that makes sense. Alright, so then next I'm going to do my eyes. Trying to figure out what color scheme I want. Give me 1 second. So first we're going to start with this SL Miss Glam SB68 brush that I use, that I still don't know its full name of because it came in an Ipsy bag. And we are going to go in with Social Blade from James Charles palette. And we're going to use this as my transition shade. So I like to go right above my brow bone there. I'll pull my mirror close. Why don't I just do this one? Alright. So I like to take it all the way up here, like just under my brow bone, and then I don't like to go right here. I like to keep that open, and I like to almost take it all the way up to right here. Especially with this lighter green color that's just going to kind of fade away into the background. And I'm going to really build it up. And just blend it out. So over the weekend we went traveling and we are sitting down in Texas because that's where Justin's family's from. And so we were down there and somebody down there, we went to get in the car and go run up to the store up the road, and there was a Tesla out parked outside the house. So we were sitting outside trying to take bets on whose Tesla it was. Needless to say, we were all wrong on all of our bets on whose it was. But once I found out, I asked who we thought it was. Is that your Tesla out there? And they were like, no, I think it's so-and-so's. So I went inside and I was like, is that your Tesla out there? And she was like, oh yeah, that's ours. So I talked her, and I didn't talk her into, me and a couple other of the girls there talked her into taking us to go for a ride in the Tesla. And I was just completely mind blown by how smart this car is and how much it does. Now, don't get me wrong, I saw Jeffree Stars doing his makeup in his Tesla, and you think that in itself should have been enough for me to be like, oh my god, these things are magical, they drive themselves. And it was. But after being in one, after watching it change lanes and then go back on its own with its blinker, checking its blind spots, mind blown. Future goal car. I need it. With how bad of a driver I am, I need it. It'll drive itself. So that was one of my highlights of the weekend, was getting to ride in a Tesla. Comment below something funny you did over the weekend, or something fun that you've never done before, or something mind-blowing that is new to you and that you just still can't get your head around. Even after seeing it, you still don't believe it. Then I'm going to go in with that exact same brush onto Daddy, which is that little bit darker green. And I'm going to put it a little, or a lot of bit all over the place. Okay. All right, James, sweetheart, I see you. That is some pigment. Okay, I was not expecting that. We can make it work. Just blend. Just blend. Just keep blending. Just keep blending. Okay, now how do I accidentally pick up way too much product again? Okay, tapping it, Daddy. I tapped it off. Tap the excess off. Make it match. Make it match. Alright. So, now that I have those two blended in the crease together, okay, we got Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray onto my little brush and into City Color Cosmetics Shadow Shimmer. And I'm just going to go ahead and dip my same brush, wet brush, into it. Ooh, no! Ooh. And just go from the center out with that shiny. So I start like right in the middle, right at my pupil, and go out towards my outer V. And then I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. Alright, and then same brush, no product left on it. I'm going to go into Hikari. Okay, it's not going to focus. It never focuses. Okay. So a Hikari cream pigment. It is in the shade Envy. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Okay. So I'm going in with the shade Envy on that, still the same brush. And then I'm just going to put that and blend it on the inside and blend it on over onto where the other shimmer starts and kind of merge the two together. And then again, do the same thing on the other lid, just so they match. Alright, then I'm going to take this little IBY Beauty crease brush, this little tiny dome brush. It's never going to focus. I don't know why I try. It's never going to focus. I'm going to spray it again with some of my rose water. It could be like Jeffree Star and just lick it. Okay, and then I'm going to take some of this, ooh, way too much, Sahi Cosmetics in the shade Doha. It is the cream metallic foil, and this is a really pretty gold. And I'm going to take this dome-shaped brush and go right underneath my lash line. Ooh, really, computer. And then kind of drag it out like a little wing with the gold. That way the gold really shows here. Really pops, because you know, what's St. Patrick's Day without some gold? Alright, and then I'm just going to take a clean little blending brush that has no pigment or anything on it, no color. How do I get the yellow off? Okay, just a clean blending brush and just kind of merge that wing back into my shadow. You can see on this side, it kind of comes out further right here and like kind of does a little dip in. I'm just kind of blending that together. So that way, it's all one just cat eye. Alright. Bow! There's my green eyes. St. Patrick's Day. Okay. So, next I'm going to reach into my new beautiful bag that I got that says Ooh, that's so zoomed in. With this bag, I can go from a 5 to an 8.5 in front of my mirror. Right in front of my mirror. Whatever. You get the point. And that was a present I got along with my magnificent mirror that says I'm famous. It goes up to 3 times. This is what you guys, look how tiny, oh, look how tiny it is. You guys will see me, you know, be able to hold it right here while I do my makeup instead of being all over the place. So, there's that. I used it all. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to go in with the Tarte Precision Longwear Lights Camera Lashes Precision Eyeliner. And I am going to take my big mirror for this because it's a little easier. And we're just going to go on top of where that gold liner went. Or that gold shadow. And then I'm just going to take that first brush again that still has some green on it and go a little bit under that gold just because it does look a little naked. So again, I didn't even pick up any extra product. This just still has that daddy and what was blended together. Just to kind of carry it under. Bring some more definition to the green under my eyes. And then I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild dual-ended contour highlight stick. Never use the highlight, can just trash that. And then go in and contour my face. Then I'm just going to take my beauty blender and beauty blend it in. No, I could probably just use the viewfinder as a mirror if I could see. But I don't feel like wearing my contacts yet. I'm gonna wear my glasses all day with this look anyway, so that's half the reason my eye makeup is so exaggerated out. So I guess it really doesn't matter how contoured my nose looks because my glasses are gonna sit on them. But definitely helps with the tip of my nose and that illusion. And I love a good cheekbone contour. Just love it. So, I don't know how I feel about this foundation anymore. This used to be one of my top go-tos. But let's see if I can zoom you in if you can see. Look at that. I'm not even wrinkling my forehead. Look at how wrinkled that is. Like, yeah, those are my wrinkles, but it looks just really cracked, making me look really old. I guess I should have set it a little bit. Cut it. I guess I should have set it a little bit better, but bish. Bish. Those are the eyes. I guess it helps if I blend out my neck contour. That'd be a look, huh? You know, just show up like, no, I like these lines. They're my war paint. Okay, so now at this point, in a regular makeup routine, I would do my blush. But, today's not a night, but today is not a regular makeup day. Today, my friends, St. Patrick's Day. So I'm feeling like we should do some more Social Blade as my blush. Just very lightly. just ever so lightly, right where I'd normally do all my blush. We're just gonna go with a little bit of green because it's St. Patrick's Day. When have you ever seen anyone use green for blush? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. That is not the right blush. What am I even doing? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But I'm here to tell you I haven't. I'm here to tell you I don't follow no rules. I make my own rules. Okay? I do what I want. So I have green blush. Alright, and we're going to go in with this little goldish highlighter. Right at the top of my cheekbone. I don't think that's gold enough. I want more gold. This is Benefit, the Watts Up highlighter. I don't know the shade because it's a sample and it doesn't have the shade on it, unlike a lot of my products, because thanks Ipsy. I guess that's just gonna have to do for my gold highlighter because that's what I have. So then next I'm going to go in with this pretty purple brush. Oh, it's a SL Miss Glam L50 again. I like to use it as my highlighting brush. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit more of the rose water. And this is where I'm just going to highlight my Cupid's bow, the tip of my nose, down the bridge. We're going to add a little bit in with this gold that I don't think ever really showed up. And like I said, my green lipstick is in the mail. Should be here by the end of this week. Doesn't help me today! I was hoping I'd come home today and it'd be here and I could do my true craziness, my true crazy self for you guys, but it's not. I can't. Here we are. Here we go. I'm just going in with Lisa Frank, who was my all-time favorite growing up. I was a 90s child, so Lisa Frank was my girl. She was all over all of my notebooks, my pencils, my folders, my whatever else you had in grade school, my pencil boxes that you put glue on the top of and let dry. So this is the Bitten and Bronzed Matte Bronzer. I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to go ahead and go right around the perimeter. Kind of just give myself a little more color. Since I look a little sick with my green. And then I guess it's just time for my lip. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Did I even bring lashes out here? Oh, yes. No, here's why. I'm testing this one. I've tried it once. I hated it. So you're supposed to squeeze the tube to get that in there. It says, give your lashes a lift with a shot of caffeine, which you know I was like, huh, okay, and a double dose of fibers for instant volume, curl, and definition. So the last time I used this, okay, I got some curl, I got some volume. I also had flakes all down my face the whole day. So we're gonna try it one more time, just because I don't have green lashes or green mascara or anything fun. We're gonna test this one. If I hate it, I'm mailing it to my mascaras to send my wands off somewhere safe to save the wildlife. See, like, look at that. It adds a lot right off the bat. I will give it that. Look at that difference. Like, even my blind self can see a difference between this eye and this eye. But it feels weird. Like, I feel like there's something on my lashes. They almost feel heavier, if that makes any sense. But then I'm going to go in, I'm going to squeeze the tube, get all the extra product off the tip, and I'm going to go back in with the other side. Oh, I just got it in my eyeball. So again, I don't mind the way it looks when it first goes on. Let me zoom in for you guys. There's my eye look. You can see my lashes do look like they're there, which I do have pretty good lashes, but you can see them. They're vibrant, they're bold, they're looking at you. Now, throughout the day, they're gonna start flaking down my face, and I'm just gonna have to wipe them off. We're gonna go with NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade SMLC16. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on. All right, so then we have our nude lip. I think that's about it. Man, is this a boring St. Patrick's Day look, but here's my St. Patrick's Day look. Doused in rose water. But here is the overall finished look for St. Patrick's Day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to go find a green shirt to throw on. I am going to go drink a green beer, and I am going to go have a St. Patrick's Day kind of day. So, if you like St. Patrick's Day, if you like this look, if you like this kind of video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you want me to do more makeup videos like this, go ahead and leave a comment. Leave a comment and let me know what your favorite holiday is. Leave a comment and let me know what you think of St. Patrick's Day. Leave a comment and let me know what your favorite type of alcohol is. Leave a comment and let me know what scale you think you are on a rate of 1 through 10. That made no sense. Leave a comment on what you think I am on a scale of 1 through 10. Leave a comment saying anything you want. If you guys want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button that's right there. If you want to see what I'm doing in between some videos, here's all my social media accounts right here, so you can follow me at any of those and keep up in between. And if you want to see more of my videos, one of my videos should be popping up right here, or if you want to go back to my channel and see all of my videos, my head should pop up here. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming. I hope you had fun watching me do this kind of mild for me St. Patrick's Day look, but this bold green eye. Thanks, James Charles. I hope to see you guys in the next one.